Good afternoon. I'm Steve Munister, the Chairman of the Republican Party of Texas. I thank all of you for attending. Obviously, November 2nd was a very good day for the Republican Party of Texas, and I thought it was Christmas come early when we got 99 members of the State House. But obviously today we're going to have some announcements that indicate it's going to be an exceptionally good year for Republicans. And I would like to introduce Governor Dewhurst. One of the reasons why we did so well, on the whole top of our ticket was Governor Perry, Governor Dewhurst, General Abbott, are one of the reasons we did so well. And Governor Dewhurst also is a hero of ours at the Republican Party, because not only is he a champion of the Rainy Day Fund, but he just set up our party's Rainy Day Fund. So here's Governor Dewhurst.
Chairman, thank you for your leadership. And ladies and gentlemen, Governor, members, Attorney General, thank you for being here. Senators, today's a great day. We're going to have an announcement in just a couple of moments, but I'm reminded, you know, at the end of the day, we're not Republicans, independents, or Democrats. We're Texans. We're Americans. And we all want the same thing. We want government to work, but we don't want government to be the answer to everything we're doing. Obviously, I wouldn't be serving as Lieutenant Governor if Republicans dislike government. But we don't want government to be the first solution to problems. We want it to be the last. We want to see small government. And we want to make sure that we're living within our means, that we're not borrowing, that we're not raising taxes. And so today we've got two fine members, two fine friends of mine, I'll let the governor go into more detail on this, that believe like we do. Ours is the party of Democrats, independents, and Republicans who believe in living within our means, who believe in limited government, who believe in the core values that have made this country so great, and who believe in following our Constitution. Honored today that a friend of mine, a friend of yours, that I've enjoyed serving with, and I look forward to serving the next 4 years with, our great governor here in Texas, Rick Perry.
David, thank you very much. Appreciate you being here and participating today. Steve, I just want to say thanks to you. First, for getting our financial order, our financial house in order here for the Republican Party. It was, and you did it. And bottom line is, we're going to be calling for other folks to get their financial house in order. We're going to be calling for fiscal discipline across the state, and we have to set the example, and you certainly have done that, so thank you. Today is a homecoming of sorts as we greet two new members to the Republican Party. We welcome them, we welcome their ideas, we welcome their passion to a team as we head into this 82nd legislative session. Their arrival not only gives Republicans the largest House majority anyone can remember, it also gives credence to our belief that people are increasingly drawn to our party's conservative values in a time when liberal excesses are threatening to drag our country under. Today's announcement echoes the message sent by voters on November the 2nd, that tough choices are necessary. These two leaders are no strangers to tough choices. They made a lot of tough calls throughout their careers. To be honest, they've always stood out as remarkably conservative compared to the other members of their former party in the way that they voted, and they held their ground on key issues. I know a little something about trying to stop a political party slide, General, away from those essential values. And then making the decision it's time to move on. I've had that experience myself. And it becomes clear when you are no longer welcome, and that any change in that political party is highly unlikely. And that is what these two individuals, I will suggest to you, have come to the conclusion of. And they'll hear howling, they'll hear great screams of about their decision, from the special interest to, you know, the obvious sideline commentators. But the most important feedback that they'll have comes from here. What's in their heart, what they believe in, what their true values are. As they live with the knowledge that they have not compromised their essential values, and they're doing what's right for the people who elected them. When you do what's right, as David said, you stay true to your values, the results pretty much take care of themselves. The arrival of these two leaders is a real affirmation of our shared values and a real encouragement to their fellow conservatives. Their decision sends a clear signal that the Republican Party is committed to reaching all Texans, no matter what part of the state you call home, or for that matter, the pronunciation of your last name. People realize that we all desire the same basic things: a good job, safe neighborhood, quality education for our children. People realize that 10 years of Republican leadership has placed Texas on the right path towards economic strength and vitality. People realize it's time to get on board for the next 10 years and hopefully longer as we work together to keep Texas strong. So to Representatives Pena and Representatives Ritter, I bid you welcome, challenge you to hit the ground running. We got work to do and not that much time to get it done. So let's focus on what matters and make a difference for Texas. And now it is my opportunity to introduce your fearless leader who gets to oversee that mega majority, Speaker Joseph.
Thank you, Governor Perry and Governor Dewhurst, General Abbott, and senators and commissioners, and Chairman Steve and Vice Chairman Melinda, and colleagues in the House, lots of you, a whole lot of you. Governor Dewhurst, it occurred to me to ask you if you could only imagine what it would be like if you had 101 over on your side to help you.
I'd have more gray hair than that.
It is a great day, and I'm thrilled to be joining all of you today to welcome two of our House colleagues who are now proudly calling themselves Republicans. Like the rest of us, we are thrilled to have you in our family. And joining the party of smaller government, fiscal restraint, the party that works to create private sector opportunities and rewards individual initiative. The House is a body that gets things done, and we do it by following fiscally responsible principles. Last session we cut taxes for small businesses, we reduced spending from state general revenue, and while states all across this country were raising taxes. In the House we have tough challenges ahead, there's no doubt about that. A significant budget shortfall, we have to continue to invest in jobs and schools, we have a big redistricting job ahead. But this House, with these two leaders joining the Republican side, this House will get results. Now it's time to welcome our newest Republican members and to work together for what is best for our state. I want first to introduce Representative Alan Ritter of District 21. Alan has been a Southeast Texas fiscal conservative from the day he took his first step onto the House floor. We're going to need his seasoned voice and his conservative votes as we meet those challenges I spoke of a moment ago. Alan, congratulations, and congratulations from all of us for joining us.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Before I get started, the first thing I want to do is acknowledge my wife, Peggy. Yay! This job we do as elected officials, you know, we've got to be tough-skinned and all, but our families go through hell a lot of time.
Amen, brother.
I got to tell you how much I appreciate them and love them.
Amen, brother. Well done.
Look, the last 12 years that I've served in the House, I've been a very fiscally conservative Democrat. I've watched my district go from my predecessor, Mark Stiles, to today from a solid Democrat district to a heavily solid Republican district. I spend my time not preaching, I spend my time listening. And I know what my voters have told me, what my constituents have told me. And the governor, lieutenant governor, and the speaker have addressed that. This session's going to be a tough one. I look forward to working with all our colleagues, and I look here and I see men and women that we've been on the same side. We've done battle together. I love them all. We're all here to do a job, and it's going to be a tough one, but we're going to get it done. So thank you, Steve. Thank you, everyone, for the open hand. I am excited. I look forward to doing the right thing for the state of Texas and the right thing for Southeast Texas.
Amen.
Now I'm pleased to introduce what I call my fellow South Texas Republican, Aaron Pena, who's been a powerful voice for those without a voice. He's always been an advocate for protecting the most vulnerable, at the same time unleashing the entrepreneurial spirit of small businesses. And Aaron has worked passionately to protect the true fabric of society, our families, strong families, and to help our youngest generation make the right choices. Aaron Pena, we are very, very happy and proud to join you, proud to have you join us in the Republican caucus of the Texas House.
Joe, this is kind of a surprise. I just came to tell you I was becoming a Baptist. I didn't know this many people would show up for that. All kidding aside,